Wizard of Oz.
My favorite movie.
Yeah.
I was in The Wizard of Oz at Bing last fall. I was Uncle Henry in the Guard.
Yo, you're Uncle Henry in the Guard. Okay, cool. All right, so this'll light you up a little bit. You'll like this.
This lights me up.
This'll light you up a little bit. All right, Juan, what is your opinion on The Wizard of Oz?
Isn't that...
By the way, we should be recording this right now.
This is absolutely already recorded.
We should be recording.
It is recorded.
Yeah.
All recorded.
This is all B-roll. We should be taking this all in. Juan, what is your opinion on the Wizard of
Isn't
Oz?
it based off a drug trip?
No, but okay.
Oh, that's Alice in Wonderland.
That's Alice in Wonderland.
Wizard of Oz is like gold standard or silver standard or some political.
I still
thing
feel
that
like
was
that's
in
based off a
DMS.
drug trip when you think about it.
I mean,
No. If you watch The Wizard of Oz and you play, it's not Dark Side of the Moon.
It is Dark Side.
It is Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah. Okay,
You
so
started
you play
with
Dark
like the Roar of the Lion or something.
Right.
Perfectly.
Like 1936. Name for me the number of women that were in Congress in 1936.
Oh, of course not. Women got their rights in 1920s.
Right. Name for me the number of women presidents or people that we've been running for president that were a woman in 1936. Right. Stop me. Stop me! Somebody stop me. Well, okay, so Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is great, right? By the way, Jesan Sorrells presents episode number 51. We're going to talk about the Wizard of Oz today. Hey, how you doing? No, Wizard of Oz is fascinating. This is good. This is good. Did the wizard know how the balloon worked?
No.
No! The wizard had no idea how the balloon worked, right? He actually says at the end of the movie, I really don't know how it works. And he just takes off and goes away. And leaves Dorothy just standing there with her red shoes and a bunch of monkeys. And I'm going to probably insult them, but little people. Probably. And I'm sorry if that's not the appropriate term. I apologize. I don't know what the appropriate term is these days, but that's the term I have in my head.
Well, they're the species in the series in the Oz books is Munchkins.
Okay, so the technical name is Munchkins.
It's not okay to call a real person in real life a Munchkin, but for purposes of that fantasy world, they are Munchkins.
They are Munchkins. Okay, so we're keeping in the fantasy world. Thank you. So the Munchkins, right? The wizard doesn't know what to do. The wizard doesn't know how the balloon works. And this is the point that I was making in the blog post. Actually, I just pulled it up on my phone. The wizard had something in common with a scalawag politician or a slipshod marketer or a politically motivated scientist. They all have one thing in common with the wizard. They don't know how it works either. The marketer doesn't know, the slipshod marketer doesn't know how marketing works. And the scalawag politician on either side doesn't know how politics works. They don't know how you make a decision or how you vote. Just like the wizard didn't know how the balloon worked, right? I don't know how you picked this video to watch it. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. But the problem is, and I made this point in my blog posts, that they use placebos and deceptions and lies and manipulations to convince you that they do know how it works, and they don't know. They have no idea. But they'll tell you that they know, right? And they'll tell you things like, well, the science is proven, or the solution is complicated, or, oh, well, this explanation is just too expensive for you to understand how to afford, right? They'll tell you all these little excuses, right? Or, this is a big one, this is the one that annoys me lately, and this is why I'm thinking about this. They don't know how it works, but they're going to tell you, hey, if you just give me enough power, I'll fix it for you. Just give me power. Don't worry your little head about it. Just give me power. And whatever the it is of the current moment, that's the thing that they're going to fix. But they don't know how it works. They don't know how to fix it any more than you do. And then they'll make statements and they'll rely on your lack of knowledge, your lack of desire to attain knowledge, the lack of understanding of how stuff works. They'll rely on all that ignorance to sort of do a bunch of cloud and mirror games with you as the observer or as the audience or as the consumer or as the end user of the product, the idea, the innovation, or even the balloon to get the heck out of Oz, right? And they'll leave you standing there with your ruby red slippers, hanging around a bunch of people who are technically called Munchkins. And flying monkeys, by the way. Flying monkeys were in that scene at the end too, weren't they?
It's true.
Yeah, a bunch of flying monkeys. and you have no idea what's going on, right? So I guess two things from this. Number one, here's a question for you. As you think about your life, as you think about the things that you do, as you think about even what you get into at work, right? Are you going to place your trust all the way from clicks and attention and money and votes into someone or some system that claims to know how it works. When they've already said they don't know. Actually, they haven't said they don't know. They're trying to convince you that they do, and you know they don't. Like your gut tells you that they don't. Or are you going to act like, Dorothy did in The Wizard of Oz, which is why I love The Wizard of Oz. Where are you going to act like Dorothy did, and are you going to expose them as humbugs, and then move on? Dorothy didn't know how the balloon worked either, did she?
No.
No, she had no clue.
But she thought the wizard knew.
Right. She trusted the wizard. And at the end of the day, Glenda came along and was like, you had the power in you all along. You didn't need the humbug. And you didn't need the slippers. And you didn't need to vote for the right person. Or click on the right button on the website. Or applaud the right politician. Or buy the right product. You didn't need to do any of that crap because you had it in you all the time. So, are you going to be Dorothy, or are you going to trust the wizard? That's my question to you today.